I mean, we're gonna pirate ourselves a ley line. Not the most exciting thing to pirate, but still. And we pump our team, which is good. Today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Card Kingdom. And right now, you can pre-order Zendikar Rising by heading over to cardkingdom.com. Hello everyone, it's Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and it's time for another edition of Against the Odds. Last week, we had a Jank Tribe poll for Modern, and in the end, it was Pirates, taking home a pretty easy victory. So today, we are pirate stomping in Modern. We got all the sweet pirates, pirate lords, shenanigans, tricks, evasion. Put them all together, see if pirates actually can compete in a format as powerful as Modern. So let's do a quick deck tag, talk about our pirates, jump right into the game, see if this tribe can actually compete. So we have a few, what I would consider core pirates to our deck, and then a ton of one-of pirates. Fun-of pirates. So anyway, core pirate number one, and kind of our most important pirate, Admiral Beckett Brass. This is our pirate lord. It is 4 mana, which is a downside. Upside is it sometimes steals our opponent's stuff with the help of our other evasive pirates, so that is a nice little bonus. Our other core pirates, Spectral Sailor, evasive, 1-drop, card advantage for the late game. Direfleet Daredevil, actually really insane. It might be the best pirate, stealing removal spells, thought seizes, cantrips from our opponent's graveyard, only us cast them. Kite Sail Freebooter, another really good pirate. Our pirate Duress. Ruin Raider is essentially a little bit expensive end-step triggering pirate version of Dark Confidant, so another form of card evasion to keep us churning through our deck. And then Forerunner of the Coalition. On its own, it's kind of meh. It does drain when a pirate comes into play, so a little bit of reach, but it allows us to play a ton of one-of, fun-of pirates in our deck. And as far as our one-ofs, we have 8 of them. So Deadeye Tracker, main deck Graveyard Hate, Fanatical Firebrand, good for sniping things like Birds of Paradise. Workhite Marauder gets a creature that is playing defense out of the way. So if our opponent has a big Tarmogoyf or something, we shrink it down with Workhite Marauder, can attack through. Fathom Fleet Captain, if it sticks around and we got mana, we can make even more pirates with it. Captain Lannery Storm, some Rampant Haste. Captivating Crew, really sweet at stealing big like Eldrazi and so forth, like main deck threaten on a pirate creature we can tutor up. Direfleet Neckbreaker puts our attacks into overdrive, giving all of our pirates +2/+0. Hostage Taker for even more removal, and that's our deck. Core pirates, a bunch of one-of pirates. As far as utility stuff, Ether Vials to cheat a bunch of pirates into play, Lightning Bolt for removal that can also go face. Mana base wise, nothing too exciting to see here. Fiery Islet gives us a way to not flood out. Cavern of Souls fights through counter spells. In the sideboard, Crafty Cut Purse. I have always wanted to get someone with Crafty Cut Purse, which essentially Crafty Cut Purse, if our opponent makes a token under their control this turn when it comes into play, we get all those tokens instead. I have never got anyone with it. The odds of playing a token deck in Modern are pretty low at the moment, but I got it in the sideboard because if we run into tokens, we're going to hose them hard with Crafty Cut Purse. Lookouts Dispersal, actually an insane counterspell in a deck full of pirates, so against control and mid-range, we can bring it in, have a super mana leak, Ley Line of the Void for graveyards, a bunch more removal, and that is Pirate Stompy for Modern. That's our Against the Odds for this week. Let's jump into some games, see if we can actually pirate stomp some people into the ground, pick up some wins, have some fun. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk to you soon. All right, Against the Odds time. We are pirate stomping in Modern, and we got some pirates. No Admiral Beckett Brass, but lots of oh boy, Ley Line of Abundance, eh? All right. Well, Polluted Delta, go. So opponent's probably a Devotion combo deck. Hopefully, if we can kill the Mana Dorks and then Kite Sail the Planeswalkers, we might be in good shape. All right, opponent's passing. Well, crack Polluted Delta. Grab a Watery Grave Tapped. Untap. Forerunner Suite. Well, Cavern on Pirate. And Freeboot. Let's see what's going on over there. I mean, it also could be like an equipment-based combo deck. Okay, so it's a Devotion-y combo deck. Well, we will take Nissa. Pass the turn. So Xenagos is going to come down. How scary it is, I'm not 100% sure yet. It doesn't look super scary with their current hand, but it definitely can get scary. Any powerful top deck is going to be really scary with Xenagos. Opponent, going to route Devoted Druid, yeah. And passes. Alright, well let's run out a Kite Sail Freebooter. Take a peek. Ooh, Xenagos Primeval Titan. Alright, alright, alright. Well, good news is we can Bolt Devoted Druid, which would be a huge problem. Go to combat, hit our opponent for 1. So I think our hope is that our opponent doesn't draw a blocker, and we can foreigner up Admiral Beckett Brass and start stealing our opponent's stuff. Stomping Grounds for our opponent, tapped, and passes. Another Bolt's not bad. We'll play the Scalding Tarn, run out... Yeah, run out... Actually, I think we gotta crack this. Let's crack Scalding Tarn. Grab a Blood Crypt, untapped. Because we might need to actually Lightning Bolt something here. So run out Forerunner. Tutor up Admiral Beckett Brass, I think? Yeah, it's gotta be the Admiral. Tutor up the Admiral. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent. Down to 16. Well, let's see what our opponent can do here. Being able to start stealing stuff would be sweet. Even though it would just be a ley line at the moment, but still. Opponent plays a land. Another ley line. Okay, that's fine. Well, we actually get to... we actually get to start stealing stuff. So opponent has second ley line. We know they're most of their hand. Well, I mean, we're gonna pirate ourselves a ley line. Not the most exciting thing to pirate, but still. And we pump our team, which is good. So, run out Admiral Beckett Brass, grow the dorks, drain our opponent, go to combat, hit our opponent for 7, and then end of turn, yoink a ley line, which honestly does pretty much nothing, but it does lower our opponent's devotion, which is somewhat relevant. And opponent scoops it up! I mean, our opponent had a kind of slow hand, but it worked. The pirates came through. Well, we'll bring in Dreadbore. Fatal Push Collective Brutality, I think. We'll go down Deadeye Tracker. We'll go down... So we got to be able to kill Mana Dorks. That is step 1. Maybe we don't bring in Brutalities. Brutalities might not be good enough. We can probably trim, like, a Freebooter. Trim a Daredevil. Captivating Crew's kind of sweet. Lookout's Dispersal also seems like it could be good. Let's bring in the Dispersals. We got to keep the critical mass of pirates, though. Like, how do we... So we need the bolts. And let's trim another Freebooter. Our opponent doesn't have that many spells. Are we going to go down to Ether Vial? I feel like we're cutting a lot of creatures, which is going to make our Ether Vials less effective. Let's go... It might be completely wrong, but let's go down 1 Ether Vial. Go down... Well, Hostage Shaker does deal with something. Go down Warkite Marauder and... Alright, Captain Lannery Storm. Let's try it like that. So, counters and removal in. Some of the random pirates out. Well, game 1 went pretty well, but our opponent also had a relatively slow start. That's not bad. We have a counter and a removal spell. Opponent cracks a Windswept Heath. Breeding Pool untapped. The noblest of hierarchs. Pluto Delta, crack it for a swamp. And Fatal Push. Ship the turn. Force for our opponent. Ooh, Kinnan. Alright, Kinnan's scary if our opponent can get some mana production, which they don't have at the moment. Well, Cavern of Souls on Pirate. And let's just freeboot. Maybe get a Planeswalker or something. Oh boy, Planeswalkers for days. Okay, we will take Vivian, the most immediately impactful Planeswalker. Ship the turn, and then hopefully we can look out Dispersal the next one. Like, without a Mana Dork, Kinnan doesn't do a whole lot. Fanatical Firebrand might be able to take down a Mana Dork, depending on what it is. Down to 17. Breeding Pool, tapped. Opponent passes. It's risky to run out the Forerunner. Well, Steam Vents, untapped. Go to combat, get in with Kite Sail. And yeah, we're going to play it safe. Let's just pass. Leave up the counter, leave up... We gotta keep the Planeswalkers off the board. Kessig Wolfrun, alright. So we can counter and run out Spectral Sailor. And then Spectral Sailor makes it less painful to keep leaving up this counter because we can at least draw a card. Opponent hits us. We cannot let Nissa resolve. Nissa beats us. So that taps for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Hand is Nissa Tooth and Nail? Yeah, that's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Well, run out Spectral Sailor. Another removal spell would be good now. Yes, Devoted Druid's that's the worst Mana Dork our opponent could have drawn. Opponent passes. Now, Cavern of Souls on Pirate. Fanatical Firebrand. This does offer some value. This is going to help pinch our opponent's mana at least. Attack, attack. Hit our opponent. Down to 14. pass the turn. Because if our opponent goes to untap Devoted Druid, we can Fanatical Firebrand it with the trigger on the stack before it untaps, so they only get 1 use out of it. It's still a mana dork that taps for 2 mana, even without doing anything else, though. Primeval Titan. Well, alright. I guess we gotta counter that. Ugh, this does mean Nissa's gonna resolve. Alright, opponent combat. Passes. Oh, Polluted Delta. Well, I guess we just gotta go aggro and hope. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. Go to combat. Hit our opponent for 6. Oh, is it gonna be enough? If our opponent... Oh, boy. Boy, this is gonna be super close. I think we're gonna get got by this tooth and nail, maybe. Oh, boy, this is ridiculously close. Opponent. We could use one more good draw. So opponent can resolve Nissa, and we can't stop it. And that gives our opponent another blocker. Yeah, so there's Nissa. Untaps. We will kill Devoted Druid. Lightning Bolt would be good. Actually, no, this is fine, because we can just fly over and kill Nissa. This is actually fine. Opponent hits us. This, of all pirates to save the day, it's this Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. Gonna let us break Nissa's neck. And hopefully go on to win this game. Alright, get a tap land. Untap. We draw land. Well, go to combat. Nissa. Kill the Nissa. Play Forerunner for Admiral Beckett Brass, which should make our 2 flying pirates lethal next turn. Forerunner. Get the Admiral. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent, you actually need something good, or we just picked up a pirate Stompy. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. That's nowhere near Tooth and Nail amount. Wow, our random tricky pirates actually were enough to overcome just the raw power of Nissas and Primeval Titans. Oh, what are the chances? Of all... Yes, bonus scoops it up! Oh, God. So... I mean, of all the cards to save the day, it is 2 of our random 1 of tutor target pirates. Fanatical Firebrand to kill that Devoted Druid, or he would have died. Dire Fleet Neckbreaker to pump our random flyers big enough to kill the Nissa. Wow. Alright, Pirate Stompy. Sweet. Alright, against the odds time, we are Pirate Stomping. 1 pirate, 2 bolts, and a vial. I mean, I guess we keep this. Keep it and just hope we draw into pirates. We do have all the Forerunners, so if we get a Forerunner, we're guaranteed 2 pirates in a row at least. Could hit, like, Ruin Raider as well to start drawing cards. That should be fine. I mean, hopefully it's a matchup where bolt matters. If it's, like, some control deck, then this is a lot worse, but if it's against a creature deck, 2 bolts is good. Well, let's Bloodstained Mire, crack Bloodstained Mire. Grab a mountain and Ether Vial. Go. Opponent. City of Brass. Okay. Ad nauseum. So, our Cardinal Freebooters should be good. Our Lightning Bolts, on the other hand, probably are pretty dead. 1 top, 1 bottom. Well, take up Vial. Come on, more pirates, please. Blackleaf Glyphs. That's not exactly what we wanted. Well, we will just run out Freebooter. Take a peek. Take... Take the Unlife, I guess. Pass the turn. Ooh, Lotus Bloom. So opponent's going to have the mana, but they're going to have to find... another Unlife for Angel's Grace. And then they have the combo in like 3 turns. And, ooh, I don't think we're going to be fast enough. Our best bet is probably that we draw some aggression, and that our opponent has to fire off this Spoils of the Vault without having protection. And then our bolts might do something. Gemstone Mine. I mean, I guess our opponent already had all the mana with this Pentad Prism. Down to 18. Serum Visions. Hell, Ad Nauseam is really good at finding its pieces. Kind of what it does. 1 to the top. Another Lotus Bloom. Alright, so opponent has all the mana in the world. Opponent, passing. Well, take up the Vial. Come on, pirate. We need more pirates. Oh, another land. Ugh. Yeah, it's the worst way this could have went. Well, get him with Freebooter. Pass the turn. We do not have as many pirates as we need to do the stomping. 1 a turn is not going to get it done. Even with this City of Brass helping us, it's just not going to get there. About it. Down to 16. Runs out the Prism. Yeah. And the Gemstone Mine. Well, take up Vial to 3. Oh no! Alright, Scalding Tarn. Our deck is giving us many lands. Down to 15. Pass the turn. Yeah, we're giving our opponent all the time in the world to kill us here. Opponent plays the City of Brass. And passing. Alright, I mean, not dead yet. Crack Scalding Tarn. Thin the deck. Grab a Watery Grave tapped. Untap. Vial, let's stay on 3, I think. Well, go to combat, hit our opponent. Cavern on Pirate. Run out Daredevil. Steal the Certain Visions. We want to leave up both bolts just in case. Just in case there's a chance we can kill our opponent with them. After like a Spoils of the Vault. Certain Visions. We draw a Neckbreaker. Well, now I kind of wish we ticked up to 4. Alright, pass the turn. Well, I guess the good news is, if we're alive next turn, it should be sweet. Like, win the game sweet. Opponent gets all the mana in the world. Oh, are they going to fire it off? Come on. Come on. We need it to be at least like 7 or 8 cards deep. They got to not get lucky with this. Spoils. Come on. Come on. They got to take enough damage we can bolt them to death. Names. So it's got to be at least 7 cards deep. Whatever they name. Which is not that many cards deep, honestly. Ooh. All right. Bolt you. Opponent almost. They went to 1. Wow. They actually got a little lucky they didn't die there. If it was 1 more card deeper, they just straight up died. Opponent has to spend their Angel's Grace to stay alive. Yeah. Well, untaps. We get to try again, though. Bolt you. You got another one? If they had another one, I don't think they'd be desperately spoilsing for it. So they should be dead. Those 2 lightning bolts that look so bad for most of the game are actually going to save us. Oh, this is a matchup where we probably actually sideboard out our lightning bolts, and they just won us the game. Oh, opponent thinking. I mean, I don't. Yeah, opponent scoops it up. Okay, the bad bolts come through. Well, we want all of our lookouts dispersals, and probably 2 collective brutalities. We'll go down our lightning bolts. We will go down Deadeye Tracker and Fanatical Firebrand. And, yeah, running like that. I hope we get a Crafty Cut Purse matchup. It would be sweet if we actually got to Crafty Cut Purse someone. That's the dream. Cut Purse off of Vial to steal a bunch of tokens, but we'll see. There's not that many token matchups around for it to actually work. Might be able to get, like, a Planeswalker token or something, but, like, a true, like, I don't know, Secure the Waste type blowout, probably pretty small. Captain Crew's not that exciting. This hand, I mean, I guess we'll keep it. Opponent should have a cantrip for us to get with Dire Fleet Daredevil. This is not a, like, super exciting hand. Although stealing Mana Rocks with Admiral Beckett Brass could be sweet. Alright, opponent has Leyline of Sanctity, which we will hopefully be able to steal in the future. Temple of Deceit for our opponent. His Captain Crew looks really bad, but... Alright, opponent scries to the bottom, suspends a Lotus Bloom. Well, we will Darkslick Shores and Ether Vial. Go. Ruin Raider is actually pretty interesting. Put it. Taking down the Lotus Bloom. Finding a Lookout's Dispersal would help. Darkslick Shore. Come on, cantrip, so we get value out of this Daredevil at some point. Opponent, more Imp. Alright, well, we're probably running out this Daredevil, honestly, to turn on Ruin Raider next turn. Well, take a Vial. Another Admiral. Well, Polluter Delta, crack it. Grab a Steam Vents. Untapped. And, yeah, we're just going to run out the Daredevil. Go. So, goal 1, start drawing cards with Ruin Raider. Goal 2, start stealing stuff with Admiral Beckett Brass, but it's going to take a minute. Our Ether Vial's a bit slow. We're just having to cast everything anyway. Alright, well, we get to take up Vial. Opponent just passes. Ugh, they might have the win next turn. I'll play the Island. Run out a Ruin Raider. Yeah, we'll see. They have the mana. They miss their land drops. I'm expecting they can win when this Lotus Bloom comes down. Go to combat. Get in with the Daredevil. Hit ya. Down to 18. Get a Ruin Raider card, which is... Oh, it's the Lookout's Dispersal, but it's too slow. Oh, we're tapped out. All right, yeah. Phone it. Well, are we dead? My guess is yes, but we'll see. So opponent has all the mana. They need Angel's Grace or Phyrexian Life plus Ad Nauseam or Spoils plus Thassa's Oracle. Plays a land. Opponent. Alright, so opponent does have it. Angel's Grace. Yeah. Ugh, so close. Ad Nauseam. And that's the win. Yeah. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, we get to be on the play next game, and that should help. We found our counter. We just found it too late for it to actually be relevant. Alright, run it back. Alright, we are on the play, and... well, we'll keep this. It's okay. We'll see if our opponent has Leyline. If they don't have Leyline, this Brutality might do something. Opponent, mulliganing for combo pieces. No Leyline. Well, we will Cavern of Souls on Pirate. And pass the turn. So we would like to hit lands. That would be good. Lotus Bloom suspended. City of Brass. And Simian Spirit Guide. And Pentad Prism. Oh, opponent's going fast. Well, let's Spectral Sailor. Untap. That's a land. So, Bloodstained Mire. Crack it. For a Watery Grave. Untapped. Brutality you? I hope there's something to hit. Ooh, 2 Ad Nauseams. Well, take an Ad Nauseam. Go to combat. Attack. So, opponent needs the Angel's Grace or Unlife. Lotus Bloom. Taken down. Opponent passes. Well, Cavern on Pirate. Run out a Dire Fleet Daredevil. Speed up the clock a bit. Yeah, might as well exile. We have to exile it, but cannot cast it. A little bit too much mana. Hit our opponent. Down to 17. Opponent takes down Lotus Bloom. Oh, we'll see. They're drawing action, which probably means combo pieces. And they're going to have the mana next turn. Oh, I'm very frightened. We're probably dead next turn. Opponent passes. Aether Vial, a little late to the party. Steve bets. Get down the Admiral. I mean, next turn we get to start stealing stuff, but next turn is also the turn, with how this has went, that our opponent could just win. We'll see. Go to combat, hit you for 5. Oh, come on. Come on. Please tell us you don't have it, that you didn't draw the Angel's Grace. Opponent goes up to 6 mana. So they need exactly Angel's Grace. Angel's Grace does win them the game, though. So there's Lotus Bloom. Do they have it? Did they draw it? Lotus Bloom suspended. 2 Lotus Blooms suspended. I mean, if they don't have the win right now, we get to start stealing these Lotus Blooms, in theory. And hopefully that just keeps our opponent off the mana they need to combo. Wow, are they just going to cast Ad Nauseam? Down to 11. Wow, is this just the blind, naked Ad Nauseam just hoping for the best? They can't even take much damage. Oh my goodness, or they just die to our pirates. Land. Thassa's Oracle. If they keep going, their next card, they have to Angel's Grace if they keep going, or they stop here. Wow, all right, opponent stops. Plays the Scry land. I think this is fine, though. We get rid of the Pentad Prism. Opponent goes to 1. They can't tap their City of Brass. Opponent, oh, and the Dispersal. Well, go to combat. Attack you. Down to 1. Steal Pentad Prism. Opponent takes down Lotus Blooms. What do they do? What do they do? I think that's it. I think that's game. Oh, the Admiral Beckett Brass stealing ability has actually been relevant. That has actually been very relevant. Like, surprisingly relevant. Darkslick Shores. And a post scoops it up. Pirate Stompy. Admiral Beckett Brass has actually been really good. Like, surprisingly good. The stealing ability actually has come into play multiple times. All right. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are pirate stomping with Admiral Beckett Brass. In Modern. And, I mean, we got an okay curve. Missing the 2-drop, but pirate, Admiral. Could work. Ooh, burn. All right, we'll see. Probably going to need to draw some removals. Bobble. Grows a Swift Spear. Yeah, burn might be a tough matchup. We don't really have much life gain, and this Rune Raider might be ruining us here with its damage. About it. Swift Spear's in for 2. Sure. Down to 18. Draws a card. Well, Cavern on Pirate. Play Fanatical Firebrand, I guess. Get in for 1. Ship the turn. Opponent. Another mountain. So this is probably like a Prowess deck, actually. Prowess and Burn are pretty similar. Opponent. Getting in. Hits us down to 17. Ooh, Kiln Fiend. Okay. Lightning Bolt, maybe? Another Admiral. Well, we will... Oh, but you might be dead. Play Dead Eye Tracker. Blood Crypt tapped. Pass the turn. Yeah, untapping with Kiln Fiend. This is probably the scariest 2-drop in all of Magic to have an opponent untap with. Odds of just dying are so high. Opponent. Soul Scar Mage. And... Lava Spikes grows the dorks. We might actually have to double block this Kiln Fiend, as bad as that feels. So, down to 14. Opponent. Attacks. Well, we gotta try it. If they have mutagenic growth, then we're just super dead. Oh, block. No mutagenic growth, please? Ugh. Alright, yeah, they do have it. Well, ping ya. Consolation prize, Fanatical Firebrand gets in for 1. Ooh. Yeah, down to 11. Oh, there's the Bolt. No, Watery Grave tapped. Bolt the Kiln Fiend. Little late with the Bolt. Pass the turn. Opponent. Still has a bunch of prowess threats, and we're down to 11. So some Lightning Bolts just finish us off here. Opponent, combat. Attacks. Wow, no spells. Okay. Plays a land. More Kiln Fiends. Well, play a Swamp and run out the Admiral. Not as exciting on the empty board, but at least it's a blocker. Admiral go. I mean, if our opponent just draws lands for a few turns and no spells, maybe we get back into it? Opponent. Untaps. No spells, please. No spells. Sunbait Canyon. Sacks it to draw a card. Lightning Bolt. 4, 5. Yeah, alright. Now we're to the point of no return. Well, we need him to have no spells. Good news is, we do have a few sideboard cards. No, like, insane sideboard cards, but we get a few sideboard cards, and we get to play first this game, which should be good. So go up, 2 Fatal Pushes, 2 Collective Brutalities, maybe the Dreadbore too. We'll go down Captivating Crew. We'll go down a Rune Raider. We'll go down a Dead Eye Tracker. A Fanatical Firebrand. Ugh. Warkite Marauder. Try it like that. So a bit more removal. Go out some of the least impactful in this matchup Pirates. Against the Prowess deck, they don't have as much burn, so keeping the threats off the table is like a semi-legitimate plan at least. Alright, we get to play first, which is good. Ugh. Ugh, boy, this hand would be so good if we had one more land. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. Ouch. Alright, well, this one we'll try. Oh, we really gotta draw lands. One lander into one lander. Well, Fiery Islet. And our one land actually damages us, which isn't ideal. If we can just draw Black Source, we have some good options. Islet go. Opponent's keeping 7. Up to the Magic Gods, the Pirate Gods. Can they come through and give us a Black Source? About it. Bobble. Cracks it. Takes speak, draws a card. And, alright. Passes. Gets a Bobble card. Come on, Black Source. 4-drop Pirate. Ooh, okay. That's not what we were hoping for. We love you, Admiral, but not now. Not now when we need a land desperately. Okay, opponent. Lava Darts. And Mountain. Mismatch Mountains. Okay, Black Source. Black Source Pirate Gods. You can do it. Okay, that works. Black Source. So now we can turn out a freebooter. Opponent Manamorphoses. What, he's storming off here? Alright, resolves. We'll take the Abrade. So our opponent has to spend a bolt if they want to kill the freebooter. Alright, so opponent spends a bolt. That's fine. Bolts our face. Okay, so opponent's just all in on burning us out, I guess. Concern is what? Lava Spike, Abrade, 2 Sunbait Canyons? Well, not the Lava Spike anymore. Opponent burns our face. Down to 12. Sunbait Canyon. Light up the stage for a Swift Spear and a Mountain. Plays a Swift Spear. Another land would still be good. Opponent gets and hits us. Down to 11. And land off the top. Alright. Play Darkslick Shores. Play Direfleet Daredevil. Steal a Lightning Bolt. Alright, opponent Lava Darts, that's fine. Kills the Daredevil. We get to kill the Swift Spear. Drop to 10. Pass the turn. The board is empty at the moment. Bedlam Reveler would be frightening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Although, we did just get a spell of the graveyard, which is something. Opponent plays a Mountain. 3 cards are dead. One of them's a Sunbait Canyon. What do you got, opponent? Opponent passes. Well, Polluted Delta. Crack it. Grab a Island. Run out Forerunner. Is there any pirate that's actually worth tutoring for? There's not like a life gain pirate. Would be sweet if there was. Let's take a peek. Could just take another Daredevil. We can't lose life to Ruin Raider at the moment. Yeah, let's just take another Daredevil. Pass the turn. Opponent. Sacks the Canyon. Daredevil also has the upside of keeping spells out of the graveyard for Bedlam Reveler. Sunbait Canyon. And passes. Alright, so we draw the Daredevil. Go to combat. Attack. Opponent kills the Daredevil. But we get to... Or it kills the Forerunner, but we get to Direfleet Daredevil. Opponent took damage, right? They tap Sunbait Canyon? Hopefully this works as expected. Alright, light up the stage. Spectacle it. Play the land. Pass the turn. Alright. What do you got, opponent? We're still at 9. We can gain some life with this Collective Brutality at some point. Opponent. Kiln Fiend. And passes. Ooh, another Bolt. That's not bad. Well, that's Collective Brutality. Maybe we wait. Alright, let's Bolt Kiln Fiend. Opponent has Mutagenic Growth. Bolt Kiln Fiend. Alright, Kiln Fiend down. Still at 8. Play Forerunner. Tutor up. Yeah, let's take another Daredevil. Go to combat. Attack. Daredevil's sweet because it's a body and it's a removal spell. With all these bolts and so forth in the graveyard. Get in, Idja. Down to 14. I mean, so far this is kind of working. Bone it. Takes it. Still a little concerned about Bedlam Reveler, but Crash Through draws a card. Land. And passing. Well, I guess it's time for the Admiral. Admiral Beckett Brass. Drain for 1. Go to combat. Hit ya. For 6. And I mean, we're presenting lethal next turn. We've kind of just been able to pirate them apart. Direfleet Daredevil's apparently a pretty good card. Don't it? Sags the Canyon. So we gotta fade like Triple Bolt. Triple Bolt would get us. If our opponent just like, or Lava Spikes, whatever, just like 3 1-mana burn spells. Okay, Lava Dart. So there's 1. If our opponent has 2 more 3-mana, so opponent needs 2 3-mana burn spells and we're dead. Oh, that'd be disappointing. We fought through all this stuff, and opponent scoops it up. They do not have it, and the pirates come through. Can we do it to get out the draw? That's going to be the hard part. Well, Admiral Beckett Brass beating up the clock again, offering at least some value. Yeah, run it back. Try to do that again. Vile and nothing. We better ship that. This is better-ish. We will put Spectral Sailor to the bottom. Well, we'll see. We got the Brutality. That is a good one. Bonnet, Mountain, and Crash Through. Better than a 1-drop. We'll take it. Ooh, Fatal Push is very good. Black Leaf Cliffs go. Yeah, Fatal Push is one of our best draws. Sunbaked Canyon. Opponent. Apparently kept another all-spell hand. Passes. Well, Cavern on Pirate. And, yeah, let's run out Fathom Fleet Captain. If our opponent wants to kill it, then I guess you kill it. 1 toughness does mean Lava Dart gets it, but opponent. Are they sacking their canyon already? Wow! Okay, that's an early canyon sack. Opponent must have a really land-heavy hand if they're sacking canyon on turn 2. Opponent. Mountain. And, alright, finds a creature. It's a Soul Scar Mage. And bolts. Well, we're fine with that. Bolts Fathom Fleet Captain. Now, play a Mountain, run out... Oh, this is going to be a risky Ruin Raider in the future. Run out our Kite Sail Freebooter. Take a peek. Kiln Fiend, Lava Spike, Crash Through. Well, we will just take the... I think the card draw. Yeah, take the card draw. Pass the turn. Opponent. Sunbaked Canyon. Sure. Lava Spikes. Down to 17. Combat. Probably just going to Fatal Push this, I think. The higher our life total, the easier it is to draw cards with Ruin Raider without dying. Kill the Soulscar Mage. Opponent plays the Kiln Fiend. Well, we will 2-mode Collective Brutality. I think we just drain and kill. Discard the Ether Vial. No. Whoa! They had one draw, and it was Mutagenic Growth. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, wow. Oh, dear, that is unfortunate. Okay. Well, now we might be in trouble. Oh, opponent had literally one draw step. Opponent sacks the Sunbait Canyon, draws a card. But now they have a Kiln Fiend. And Kiln Fiend can 20 people out of nowhere. That's what Kiln Fiend does. Abrades to get back the Crash Through. Yeah? Wow, what a draw. What a draw. All right, Magic Gods, give us a bolt to equal out that top deck. Opponent hits us to 15 passes. Spectral Sailor. Well, we will play a Rune Raider, and I guess try to chump with it. Oh, that was a game-swinging top deck of that Mutagenic Growth. Yeah, here we go. About it. Untaps. Gonna make a big Trampling Kiln Fiend. Crash Through, draws a card. Into Sunbait Canyon. Sacks it to draw a card. Into... Oh, jeez. All right, well, yeah, it goes attacking. We block. Oh, it actually died. Okay, well, that's not bad. Soulscar Mage. The threats keep coming. Well, Steam Vent's untapped, down to 11. Admiral Beckett Brass. Again on an empty board, but hopefully it can block. Pass the turn. Opponent. Sunbait Canyon. Wow, they're really good at running Sunbait Canyons. All 4. Sunbait Canyon 4. Sacks it, draws a new card. His lands are so powerful. Especially in decks like this. That normally lose to flooding out. Really good protection. Opponent. Another Soulscar Mage. And no attacks. Bobble, post-combat to draw another card. Well, we will run out Forerunner. That's not a bad draw. We get to Forerunner. 2-drop a Pirate. Alright, opponent cracks it, takes a peek. We will take, I think, a Daredevil. Seems like it's always Daredevil to steal a Lightning Bolt. And I'll pass the turn. 2 Prowess creatures, though. We'll see. Opponent's going to go back up to 3 cards in hand. How scary are they? Could they kill the Beckett Brass? Swift Spear. Swift Spear. Please no Bolt. Opponent. Oh, what is their spell? Well, I mean, I don't know. Spectral Sailor. Are we about to get massively blown out? Drain our opponent. Block. 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 Yeah, I mean, please nothing. Oh! Oh my goodness, again! It keeps happening! It keeps happening! Again and again and again! Twice! Oh no! Oh, these Mutagenic Growths! We straight up lost to Mutagenic Growth. Wow! Oh my goodness! Oh no! I feel like the Pirates have competed and played this match incredibly, or like very well, but those Mutagenic Growths keep coming off the top at the absolute worst possible time. Oh, twice that has saved our opponent. Oh dear. Now any spell is super bad. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. So they drew a spell of some kind. We have to block anyway, though. Block with Direfleet Daredevil. Opponent drew another Mutagenic Growth, of course. Boy. These Mutagenic Growths are just straight up beating us. Can we draw some action? Well, alright. Our turn to sack a land, draw a card. Spectral Sailor not super helpful at the moment. Pass the turn. Oh! Oh, we're going to lose this to Mutagenic Growth. Wow, opponent. Lava Spike. Game. Wow, Pirates! I can't believe that's how that went. Oh. Well, good game, Prowess. All right. Against the odds time, we are Pirate Stomping in Modern, and we can keep this. Not the most powerful hand, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll keep. See what our opponent's up to. Pluto Delta. Opponent cracks it. Watery Grave. Untapped. So, Death Shadow, probably. Inquisition. Opponent has no idea what pirate to take. Deadeye Tracker might be the best. Yeah, opponent takes Deadeye Tracker. And passes. Well, Island Goo. Ruin Raider could end up being sweet. Bloodstained Mire. And Inquisition. Alright, so opponent's got Inquisitions 4 days. We do need another land. We have all these 3 drops. We really got to be able to play them on time. Takes Captain Lannery Storm. Well, we will run out Spectral Sailor. Opponent cracks Bloodstained Mire. Overgrown Tomb. Untap down to 14. And Thoughtseize. Alright, so opponent's got all the discard, but can they beat a Spectral Sailor? Takes the Forerunner. Alright, we'll run out this freebooter. Now that our opponent is Thoughtseize us 3 times. Well, we'll take Fatal Push. Stubborn Denial does not do really anything against our deck. Hit ya. Well, we gotta fade our opponent drawing, like, Death Shadow, I guess. Down to 11. Untaps. Cycle Street Wraith down to 9. Tarmogoyf. Come on, land! Land for Ruin Raider. Come on, deck. We might be able to just win with these flyers. It's possible. Opponent. Tarmogoyf's only a 3-4, and we're still at 20 at the moment. Can we get a land? No. Captivating Crew. Well, go to combat, attack our opponent, down to 7. Pass the turn. Nurturing Peatland. Opponent sacks it to draw a card. Combat. Hits us, down to 17. Sure. Thoughtseize. Ooh, alright, we'll run out the Spectral Sailor. Opponent's going to 5, so we actually have a 2-turn clock. So opponent's got to draw removal. They got to draw, like, Fatal Push to get back the Fatal Push into Fatal Push. They take the Ruin Raider. Makes sense. Ooh, Admiral Beckett Brass. Well, we're still on 2 lands. Hits you down to 2. Well, unless our opponent draws removal this turn, we should have him. Opponent taps. Draws for the turn. Is it a removal spell? Hits us with the Goyf. Down to 14. Now we're not especially worried about Death Shadow. Did you draw it? They did not, and we got there. Okay, through all the discard in the world. Well, so we're up against Death Shadow. I think that means we got to go like Dreadbore in Fatal Pushes. Going down, Fanatical Firebrand. Going down, maybe Fathom Fleet Captain. Yeah, that might be fine. Deadeye Tracker was good enough for our opponent to Thoughtseize last time. And maybe we like trim a bolt. And yeah, go down. Oh, go down the Tracker. Let's go down Tracker. Run it like that. Well, yeah, okay, we'll go down the Tracker. I'm torn between Tracker and Warkite Marauder. Tracker can keep Goyf small, which has value. Warkite Marauder can help us attack, which has value. This is fine. I mean, we'll see how many. Last time our opponent had, what, 4 Thoughtseize effects? We'll see how much discard they have. Breeding Pool, so not discard. Traverse to get a land, sure. Well, Watery Grave tapped. There might be some argument to playing it untapped, but I think that's fine. Some for our opponent. And there's the Goyf. Well, now I think we just Fatal Push the Goyf. Blood Crypt tapped. Pass the turn. Opponent. Polluter Delta. And more Goyfs. Alright, that is a lot of Goyfs. Well, let's Cavern on Pirate. Run out Forerunner of the Coalition. And it looks like our opponent's going to kill it. Watery Grave, untapped. Fatal Push. Well, we will snag, I think, Hostage Taker. Let's take... Actually, no, what's much better is just Direfleet Daredevil. Let's take Direfleet Daredevil. That can flashback the Fatal Push and kill the Goyf. I feel like we almost always tutor for Daredevil, because Daredevil's just so good. Opponent. Thoughtseizes. Yeah. Down to 12. Takes a Ruin Raider. Goes to combat. Hits us. Down to 16. Well, Cavern of Souls. On Pirate. Run out Direfleet Daredevil. Steal the Fatal Push. We'll see if our opponent has Stubborn Denial. They could. Well, actually, they can't. Because this is the instant in the grave. Oh, we have an instant in the graveyard. Ugh. Well, we're still going to try it. Fatal Push. Alright, opponent does have the Stubborn Denial. Yep. Well, we'll see. They are down to 2 cards, but they have the big Goyf that we haven't been able to kill yet. What you got, opponent? Inquisition. Ugh. Yeah, takes our Ruin Raider. Oh, takes a Fathom Fleet Captain. Interesting. Goes to combat. Hits us. We take it. Down to 12. Passes. Well, Go to combat, attack, hit our opponent, Fiery Islet, play Ruin Raider, pass the turn, draw a card. Alright, opponent dismembers it. We draw... Ooh, our most expensive pirate. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is... that is the last thing we wanted to hit. Alright, opponent untaps. Yeah, that's bad news. That's very bad news. Out of all the things we could have hit, we hit the Admiral Beckett Brass. Opponent hits us to 4. Well, we will sack a Islet, draw a card. Ooh, okay. Well, play Bloodstained Mire. Play... Oh, we gotta hope they don't have another Fatal Push. That'd be so bad. Hostage Taker? This uncracked fetch land makes me think that it's a possibility. One of the best pirate arts, this promo Hostage Taker. Well, go for the Goyf. I don't think we can attack this turn. Because if they have the removal spell, then we just lose if we attack. Pass the turn. Alright! Oh, come on, let us cast this Goyf. No removal. No removal. We want this Goyf. Psycho Street Wraith down to 6. Looking for the removal. Can they hit it? Are we pirating Death Shadow by stealing their... Oh, are we going to untap? Are we going to untap? Are we going to untap and win? GG's. We got the GG's. We got the GG's. Stealing our opponent's stuff with our pirates. Wow. Oh... Pirates are pretty good at stealing opponent's stuff, and apparently that's actually pretty effective. That Hostage Taker, the one-of tutor target off the top of the perfect time for the piratey win. Sweet. All right. Against the odds time, we are pirate stomping in Modern, and we're going to keep this on the strength of Aether Vial, mostly. Hopefully we still draw lands, but Aether Vial let us play our pirates. We're going to need at least one more land, though. Alright, so Dark Silk Shores, get down the vial. Go. Opponent. Snow-covered mountain. Alright, and passes. Can we draw land? Getting down a Kite Sail Freebooter here would be sweet. Alright, Watery Grave, untapped. Run out a Freebooter. Huh. Can we beat an Ensnaring Bridge? Can we beat a Chandra? Alright, so I think what we do is we take Ensnaring Bridge. If our opponent rituals out Chandra, we get to put Spectral Sailor into play, kill the Chandra, Freebooter number 2 gets rid of the bridge again. Alright, opponent's got the Void. I mean, I assume you ritual out Chandra. That's what I would do if I was playing this deck. I mean, that's kind of the point of Free When Red. Yeah, there's a ritual. Simian Spirit Guide. I mean, unless they top deck something else. Simian Spirit Guide. Chandra. Ooh, takes up for mana. Okay. That was not expected. A Braid. Ooh. Alright, that's not great. Yeah, that Abraid's a really good, possibly deadly draw. Well, put Spectral Sailor into play. Opponent gets back the bridge. We untap. Take up Vial. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Go to combat. Attack Chandra. Freebooter. Take the bridge. Opponent. Mountain. Oh, they're still going to get down the bridge. So we can put this Kite Sail Freebooter into play at instant speed. But if they just take down Chandra and immediately cast... While they take up Chandra. Okay. Chalice of the Void. On 1, sure. Well, we will Vial in a Freebooter. Opponent has a Seasoned Pyromancer. Well, untap. Take a Vial. Go to combat. Hit Chandra. Pass the turn. This bridge is the main concern. This bridge is just so good. We don't really have an answer to it. Takes up Chandra for mana. Karn the Great Creator. Oh, that's... Yeah, that beats us. Yeah, Karn shuts down our Vial. Gets another bridge. I'll take up Vial to 4. Go to combat. Kill Karn. Actually, does this... Oh, it's got to damage opponents! Admiral Beckett Brass, why couldn't you be slightly better? Yeah, now we get bridged, and we lose. Alright, we'll scoop it up. We can't beat the bridge. Yeah, our deck is not built with Ensnaring Bridge in mind. We actually don't have We actually don't have a way to beat it after sideboarding either. So I guess we bring in all the counters. Bring in the counters, bring in the Dreadbore. Go down Tracker. Go down Fanatical Firebrand. Go down Warkite Marauder. Go down Captivating Crew. And, I guess Fathom Fleet Captain. Run it like that. Yeah, and Snaring Bridge really good against us. We just don't have... Maybe we should be playing a Braid in the sideboard. I don't know. But yeah, that is a card that we are soft to. Well, we'll keep this. Mostly because Lookout's Dispersal in Spec. We were really close. If we had got one more turn, we could have killed that Chandra. Oh, but we had to kill the Karn. That Karn draw was really good. I think if our opponent didn't draw a Karn there, I think we might have been okay, because we could have attacked our opponent, stole the Chandra, and then we'd kind of be in business until our opponent like hits removal or something, but... Alright, opponent does some mulliganing. Well, Watery Grave, untapped. Ether Vial, go. Opponent. Snow-covered mountain. Oh, they got the turn 1 Blood Moon. Oh, turn 1 Chalice? Turn 1 Chalice doesn't do anything. That's fine. Opponent Chalices, we will tick up our Ether Vial. Cavern. I mean, we have all these caverns, so we really just, like, honestly don't care about Chalice at all. Snow-covered mountain. Opponent. Passing. Well, Ether Vial. Put Spectral Sailor into play. Untap. Take up Vial. Well, alright, more Admirals. Tap land, go to combat, get in hit ya. Pass the turn. Opponent. Snow-covered mountain. Pillage on our Ether Vial. Okay. Pass the turn. Well, Cavern. Again. On Pirate. Again. I think we need to leave up the counter this turn. We can leave up the counter, and then if we don't need to counter, we can draw a card. Void Describe. But this would be the Planeswalker turn. Karn or Chandra. Bonnet. Scries to the bottom. Alright. Yeah. Counter Karn. Untap. Lightning Bolt, eh? Well, Cavern of Souls on Pirate. Run out Admiral Beckett Brass. Hit you for 2. Pass the turn. Opponent. Snow-covered mountain. What's the last card? Chandra. Okay. That's fine. Kills Beckett Brass. That's super fine. We got another one. Opponent passes. 1, 2, 3, and whatever. Beckett Brass Part 2. Kill Chandra. Now we gotta kill our opponent before they find a bridge or another Karn to find a bridge. Also, Blood Moon would be annoying. We wouldn't be able to cast things like forever. Opponent passing. We draw. Fiery Islet. Well, play Islet. Crack it, draw a card. Oh boy. This Chalice on 1 that I was mocking is actually really good now. Get in hit ya. Down to 11, pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. Oh, God almighty. Alright. And I think that's just game now. Draw a card. Yeah, I don't think we have a way to beat the bridge once it's on the battlefield. Like, we can draw through our entire deck, but we just didn't build our deck with Ensnaring Bridge in mind. Oh, okay, so what we need... Okay, we got a plan. What we need, we have a way. It's not an easy way, but we do have a way to do this. We need to find Direfleet Daredevil to flash back this pillage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw a card. So that's what we're digging for. Not our cards, but our opponent's cards is what we need. Play the tap land. Pass the turn. Opponent untaps. Plays a land. Well, I guess maybe that's actually a reason we shouldn't have scooped last game. Opponent runs out of Simian Spirit Guide. Sure. Passes. Well, play Fiery Islet. Pass the turn. Yeah, we might have actually scooped early. I wasn't thinking about using our opponent's spells. I'm probably going to get yelled at. Opponent. Karn. Oh, thank goodness they played that Simian Spirit Guide. Lookout's Dispersal? If they had held on to that, they would have been able to pay. Draw a card. Come on! Our tutor would work too. That would let us get to it. We just need to find it soon. Oh, should we be... Alright, I think we should run out. Alright, let's not. I kind of want to run out... another Spectral Sailor so we could steal stuff, but I guess there's nothing good to steal at the moment. Draw a card. Dark Slick Shores. Opponent. Passing. And then if they draw like an Anger, we lose both Spectral Sailors, which would be bad. There it is. There it is. So do we go for it right now, or do we wait a turn? Yeah, let's go for it right now. So, Direfleet Daredevil. Steal the pillage. Pillage the bridge. Dark Slick Shores. Attack, attack. Hit ya. Whew! Thankfully, our opponent's playing Artifact Destruction, or we would have been in trouble. Down to 16. And Blood Moon. Well, we will run out Spectral Sailor. We will crack a Fiery Islet. But I think our opponent's just dead. And opponent scoops it up. Oh, I'm glad we didn't scoop. We found the line. Oh, we shouldn't have scooped game 1, though. All right, we will run it back, I think. All right, we're going to keep this. A little bit scared, but we're going to keep it. Snow-covered mountain. Simian Spirit Guide. Yeah, that slows us down. Well, now we got to draw lands. Mountain go. We have a counter, but we don't have a pirate, so it's expensive. Opponent. Eidolon of the Great Revel. That's good. Cavern on pirate. Pass the turn. Opponent hits us down to 18. And passes. All right, so run out Spectral Sailor. Take 2. Untap. Play Polluted Delta. Go to combat. Attack. Hit our opponent. This is tough. What blows us out? Land Blood Moon? Yeah, let's just pass this turn. Leave up our Lookout's Dispersal. Opponent. Combat. Hits us down to 14. Well, we untap. Land? Vile. Well, go to combat. Hit our opponent with Spectral Sailor. Down to 18 past the turn. Opponent untaps. I think they have a Simian Spirit Guide in hand. There's a mountain. Pillage. Well, alright. Unfortunately, I think we got to counter that. We're already pinched on lands. Grab an island. Lookout's Dispersal. We're down to 9. Ooh, opponent didn't attack. Land? No. Well, in that case, go to combat. Get in with Spectral Sailor. Ruin Raider. Greedily. Drop to 9. Oh, please hit us a land. We draw. Okay, it's a land. That's good. That's good. I mean, and Hostage Taker is actually another out. Yeah, maybe our we don't have outs to this was just completely wrong, and I'm an idiot. That seems very possible. Ensnaring Bridge. Okay. Opponent drops to 13. No attacks. Oh, play Fiery Islet. This is a little painful, but Hostage Taker. Get rid of the Chalice. Oh, I think we're going to not attack. Oh, I think we don't attack. This Ruin Raider with us at 8 and an Eidolon out, it's a little scary. But this turns our bolts on, which is good. And our opponent doesn't have that much direct damage. Chalice on 2. Okay. Opponent passes. Boy, we're going to kill ourselves, aren't we? Well, Bolt Eidolon. Drop to 6. Ether Vial. Ether Vial. Attack. Oh, come on, little card. Little card. All right, it's a bolt. Oh, that's actually interesting. All right. All right. All right. Opponent plays a mountain. Every attack is so scary with this Ruin Raider out and us at 7. Or at 5 now. Karn. What can Karn do? Tutoring from the sideboard. Welding Jar. Okay. Plays Welding Jar. And passes. Well, take up our vials. I think this works. I think this actually works. Take it up. Take it up. Go to combat. Attack our opponent. Attack our opponent! Down to 4. And then bolt you, bolt you. Bolt you to 1. And bolt you to -2. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got there. All right. So Pirates actually feels really good. Boy, if we get like one more pirate set, maybe Pirates could be like the next Humans and actually be a legitimate deck in Modern. Like that felt really, we were super close to going 5-0. Wow. And that was with me thinking we didn't have answers when we did. Oh boy, I'm going to get so yelled at for that. And yeah, oh, I know it. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming already. Okay. Sorry. I apologize. But we won. We won. Sweet. So what do we learn this week about Pirate Stompy in Modern? And I gotta say, unexpectedly, the pirate tribe is actually really good. Like, if we get one more set focused on pirates, pirates actually really could be like the next humans that develops into a legitimate modern deck. We went 4-1, and our one loss was to mono red prowess, and that was partly because our opponent kept top decking mutagenic growths to fizzle our removal spells at the least opportune times. Like, we were very, very close to winning that matchup as well. Although we did beat Tooth and Nail, we did beat Ad Nauseam combo, we did beat Death Shadow, we beat mono red prison, so we crushed some really good decks and almost took down mono red prowess. So pirates, all that to say, they're a lot better than I was expecting, and I think they are actually really, really close to being a legitimate tribe. They actually have a ton of answers to everything. Like, you have Admiral Beckett Brass, which can steal everything. It works really well with pirates we want to play anyway. Kite Sail, Freebooters, Spectral Sailors. Because Admiral Beckett Brass, it feels kind of win more because you actually got to damage your opponent with 3 pirates. But we have all these, like, 1-power evasive pirates that don't kill our opponent very quickly. So stealing stuff with Admiral Beckett Brass was actually relevant. Direfleet Daredevil was insane. We often were tutoring that up with Forerunner, and I mean, Forerunner really makes the deck work. Being able to snag a Direfleet Daredevil for removal, being able to snag Admiral Beckett Brass to pump our team, Ruin Raider for card advantage, and all these one-ofs, like Hostage Shaker won us a game off the top by stealing Tarmogoyf, Direfleet Neckbreaker won us a game by being able to speed up our clock, kill a Nissa that our opponent had played, and then close out the game. So the Pirates actually have a lot of power. They have a lot of card advantage. They have a lot of synergy, oddly, holding them together, even though we only actually have a single Lord. So Pirates, I mean, I think the deck is actually kind of good. Would you play every single one of if you're trying to, like, win a Pro Tour with this deck? I don't know, like, Captivating Crew we never went off with, but I swear if we play, like, Eldrazi Trot or something, it would probably be insane. Fathom Fleet Captain, a little on the weak side, so I'm sure there's some tweaking around the edges, but the core of the deck is really good. Admiral Beckett Brass was better than I expected. Forerunner to tutor up our one-ups was really good, and the deck just kind of beat people in a really cool, tricky, evasive, piratey, stealing your stuff, looting, pillaging, all those shenanigans sort of way. So anyway, that's Pirates. Better than expected for Modern. We stopped over some fools. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Next week, Zendikar Rising time, so that should be fun. Until then, have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.